Lego Freak here, and welcome to another custom Lego minifigure tutorial. You're probably wondering why I didn't upload or live stream or anything last week. I was gonna live stream, I just never did. I was like, I don't know, like I was like planning to, and then it just hit this time of the day where I forgot it was Tuesday. I felt like it was Monday, and then it was like 10 o'clock or something. I'm like, oh shoot, it's Tuesday. So yeah, I apologize for that. I decided instead of live streaming this week to do a video because you guys like the videos. So yeah, live stream will be next week, next Tuesday. Be there. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, it's gonna be next Tuesday at like 6. I don't know what like time zone I'm in though. So, but anyway, I'll probably post another video or something maybe next Monday or something, telling you what time it'll be on Tuesday. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Yay! Alright guys, and the minifigure for today is Kid Flash. Now this is one of my favorite figures that I made, and I realize now that this hairpiece isn't the best. The fin piece that came with Fudge, what's the name? I totally forget. But the clone trooper from Star Wars, Finn, is that it? Is that it? I totally forget. Anyway, that would have been a better hairpiece, but this is really the best one that I had because I actually don't have any of that other hairpiece. So yeah. But anyways, the mask is something I'm really proud of because I did sculpt that myself. So yeah, and what happened here? Anyway, but overall it is a really cool figure, and one that I'm sure you guys have been wanting a tutorial on. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the tools that I used. Alright guys, and the tools I used for this particular minifigure include gold paint, black paint, yellow paint, brown paint, a little bit of white paint, and this dark maroon-ish paint, as well as a paintbrush, a thumbtack for the details, some green stuff for whatever sculpting stuff you want to use, and yes, this little Xbox card. Believe it or not, this is actually a nice material for several things, and you'll see what I use it for in a minute. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the pieces that I used. Alright guys, and the pieces I used for this particular minifigure, pretty much the face was just a generic Lego face. I believe it was like the Superman face or something like that. The hairpiece was that slick back hairpiece. Of course, there's a better hairpiece that I could have used. Pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the torso was just yellow torso, yellow arms, dark red hands, and dark red legs. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the actual painting tutorial. Alright guys, so getting into this minifigure, pretty much the first thing let's talk about is the mask. Now what I did was, I'll try and describe the sculpting process best I can. What I did was I basically took just some clay and I rolled it into a thin line, and then I kind of pushed it on his face in a V shape. So if you can imagine just a green line of clay in this V shape here. Then from there, what I did was I took some more clay and rolled it into a thin line, and then I kind of just made this curved line, so it just kind of went down up around the nose part and then back up this way. And then I took another little thin piece of clay and connected the V to this other line that I had. Then it was just a matter of squishing up a bunch of clay, pushing it onto his face, and kind of just rubbing it until all the clay kind of meshed together, and then pushing it around the sides of his face. So yeah, hopefully that's clear, but yeah, it's kind of hard to describe any better than that. So yeah, then with the hair, what I did was once the clay was dry, I cut around the top part of his head, and then I also trimmed the hair, because if you probably know what this hairpiece is that like slick back hairpiece. So yeah. So yeah, I just trimmed it and to fit. So, and you can see I did use a tan face, but anyway, so yeah, I just trimmed the parts of the hair that wouldn't fit. I painted the face brown in there, just around the face, and I did sculpt around the eyes and the mouth. A little hard to see, but yeah. And for the sides, I just took some clay, pushed it onto the side here,
this little circle here, and then I took the Xbox card and cut out this this shape here, and then just painted an outline around with the two little like lines there going in for like the, I don't even know, it's like a little fin thing. So same on this side, of course. So yeah, that's definitely the most difficult part of this figure, but I think that it looks really, really cool. Now you could just take a flash cowl and cut it, and then cut the hair and put them on. I've seen people do that, and it looks pretty darn good. But I wanted to sculpt it just because I didn't really have a spare flash cowl, and I also wanted to kind of take it to the next level. Then I just painted it all yellow and did a black line going up, and then a red line going this way, up, and then this way. So yeah. Now for the torso, just a yellow torso, and I basically just painted a black line going down, and then another curved line just kind of starting here, going down and back up this way. Really simple. It's kind of like painting a cross, but it kind of curves at this point here. Then I took some black paint, did two black lines going down to here, and then from there I painted a white circle, outlined it in red, and then painted the little lightning bolt in there. And then I went over here and just painted a red line going down and this way, and then 3 red lines in there. Same on this side. For the arm, it was just a matter of continuing this black line to kind of imagine, you know, just it's going down. So I continued it down to the end of the arm, and then I took some black and I went across. I kind of did like a U shape-ish, like a very wide U shape, and then I did another. So it was a red line at first that I did this U with, and then I did the second red line just going around and then back up, and then I outlined it in black and filled the rest in with red. I did do the 2 little weird little elbow like separation things here. Not quite sure what they are, but yeah, just some simple black kind of oval-ish shapes here. Don't have to be too specific with those. Now for the wrist, I did sculpt some like glove parts here, but you can buy some online, or you could just leave it normally. I just wanted to do a little extra for this figure, so. And then I painted some black lines there for like some wrinkles in the glove, and of course I did the same on this arm as well. For this part here, I did sculpt on this big belt thing. It's a little too big. I may make it smaller in the future, but I think it looks okay. So yeah, I painted it gold. Obviously you don't have to sculpt it, you could just paint it, but I wanted to kind of stick off, which it does. So yeah, then I just painted some black lines coming off the top of there and filled in the bottom part of the torso with red. Yeah, so for the back of the torso, pretty much what I did was I started with just a black line going this way, and then it kind of does a little dip there and goes this way. And then I started with a black line here, and then just kind of painted 2 curves going this way. So yeah, pretty simple. Then from there I just finished put a black line going down, kind of curves down this way. Then I put a red kind of square here and 2 red lines in the middle there, same on this side. And then I just painted black line going down here and down there as well. So yeah, nothing on the back of the legs really. Oh yeah, I did paint the bottom part of the torso red as well, because the belt is kind of, it kind of, if you see here, it goes up the torso a bit, so that's why I did that. So now for the legs, starting with the shoes, I just basically painted like a kind of a squared off U shape for the little like boot toe part. Then painted a black line kind of coming down this way, and it looks like it curves, but it really doesn't. It's just the way that the leg looks. It is pretty straight actually, but it just looks like it curves because of how the leg is shaped. So it's kind of just a straight line down. This one does curve. I basically painted it down to the where the like curve part ends, the thigh, I guess, and then then I kind of made it go off this way, slanted it off that way. So yeah, same on this leg, and then I painted a little black line here. And then again, this kind of weird squared off U shape, just a slanted line, a straight line, and another slanted line, and another line under that. And then this line does continue to the side as well. So yeah, overall, I mean, if you not counting the mask and all that, it is a pretty simplistic figure. Of course, I did add a few extra details just for, to make it a lot nicer, like the sculpted gloves and the things like that. But yeah, I will eventually in the future probably put that other hairpiece on as soon as I get one, because that would look quite a bit better. But yeah, overall I really do like this figure, and yeah, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. But anyways, let's go ahead and wrap up this video.
Alright guys, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe. Almost at 2,500, which is ludicrous, in a good way, of course. So, yeah, without further ado, let's do some shoutouts. Have them on my Mac this time. Ooh. Anyway, still trying to figure out the best way to, like, do this, like, whether it's a Post-it note, or, like, my iPad on the side, or, like, my Mac, or whatever. Anyway, enough rambling on. First one goes to whoosh, More Lego Productions 48. It's a long name. Whoosh. Next one goes to whoosh, Night Wolf. It's a cool profile photo. That's a cool photo. I like it. Whoosh. Next one goes to whoosh, X Money 1622 or 1622 or 1622 or however you say it. Whoosh. And the last one for today goes to whoosh, Guy Game R Gaming. A lot of game in that name. Anyways, whoosh, that about does it for shoutouts and this video. And yeah, so a lot more tutorials coming in the future. Of course, the rest of my CW Speedsters, I'll be doing tutorials on them, as well as all these other figures I'm making. Justice League stuff coming soon. Spider-Man potentially on time. I hope on time, but maybe not. I probably won't. I'm not doing like Wonder Woman customs, or I will be, but not like. It probably won't be on time, like, for the film. So, yeah. But, anyways, this has been Lego Freak. Peace. Woo!